Today we're going to be talking about how to trim your rabbit's nails. I'm Danielle of the Splitterell Farm and welcome to our channel where we bring you new content every week on how to start a homestead and live a more self-sustainable lifestyle. So right here I have our rabbit Stu and we're going to go over how to trim their nails, and honestly it is not very hard. It's not something that you do not have to do too often because they are just a very low effort animal in regards to upkeep. They do a lot of the work on their own. They're pretty clean animals. So first off, the supplies that you're going to need is just a pair of cat nail trimmers. It's pretty easy. You can buy them at any pet store, or I'll also provide a link down below of ones that you can get on Amazon. And then next up, you're just gonna need your rabbits and maybe a friendly buddy to help you out on this as well. But depending on your rabbits, we definitely suggest when you get your rabbit doing this on a monthly basis, starting off, so they're not as afraid of getting their nails trimmed and they're just easier, they're used to it more often. And then you can switch to maybe 2 to 4 times per year after that, depending on what their nails actually look like. But similar to kids, they're little kids or when they're babies, they are gonna grow a lot faster, their nails, so something to just keep in mind. But what we're gonna do is, the best way to do this is kind of get your rabbit on a nice table like we have. I've laid out a towel so they have something to kind of grip onto right below them. And then we're just gonna start off with their hand first. And what I like to do is, if you cover their face, it will calm them down and make them less movement. And then you're just gonna grab their paw. Now, you can just take their hair and kind of move it away and then come in and get their nail. When we're clipping, you wanna do a 1-2. So you're gonna clip it a little bit, and then if you don't hear anything or see anything from your rabbit, you can continue to click through and cut the nail. So you do 1, 2. Now, if your rabbit is not doing so great with just holding them, you don't really touch them very often, it's a brand new rabbit, what we can do is actually do the taco method. So we're gonna take our rabbit, put it in the center of the towel, and then just kind of roll it up like a taco, and then we'll pull out the separate limbs that we want to be cutting their nails from. We're gonna do this just like you're swaddling a baby, so you're just gonna wrap them up nice and tight, not too tight, and then you're going to start to clip their nails. In the front, they have 4 front nails and 1 back one. In the back, they just have a total of 4, and each nail will have a quick on it, which is the red part in the nail right here. And the quick is actually where the blood goes into the nail, and you just want to make sure to avoid that when cutting. Now, if you do have a hairier type of rabbit, maybe an Angora, then what you can also do is just wet the hand of your rabbit, and that will actually make it easier to get to the nails. Now, sometimes it's also going to be helpful just to have someone help you. So I have Chris here to help out. You're going to be the helper today. Yeah. Okay, so when you're doing the back ones, a trick I learned is you can tap their feet, and this is gonna make sure that they're reliant on 1 foot and they're gonna feel comfortable there, and then you can just push out the second foot and get those nails clipped. Now, the reason why you want to clip their nails is, 1, just like humans, they're gonna continue to grow, and they can get snagged on the cage, ripping off, which could cause them a lot of harm or pain. And then another reason why is it actually is going to be harder for them to stand, and this could then cause them to get sore socks, which is something that you really want to make sure you are not causing them to get, because again, this is very painful, and the last thing you want to do is be hurting your rabbit or giving them a bad environment to live in. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to switch them over. There you go. You're done.
I always want to give them a reward.
Caring for rabbits is usually pretty low key. You don't have to do too much, just making sure that you're giving them a good diet, a nice home, enough food and water, and taking care of cutting their nails, trimming those up around 2 to 4 times a year, or as you see that they are growing and need to be trimmed, as well as providing them things to chew on to help trim their teeth, because those will also continue to grow as well. But that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and make sure to like and subscribe so you can become a part of our journey and start learning more about living a more self-sustainable lifestyle.